What you know about love. Tell me what you know about what you know about love. What you know.
Welcome back to the channel, Struggle Streaming with BK. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you how Dan Campbell just totally fucked the Detroit Lions out of a Super Bowl berth. And that video is coming up next after the intro. I'll see y'all in about 10 seconds. This one hurt, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, Struggle Streaming with BK. Y'all see by the thumbnail. This one right here, I'm talking about the NFC Championship game that just took place between the 49ers and the Detroit Lions. All right. I wanted to do this while it was still fresh in my head. Not crying. I'm not even upset, right? I hope my boy James see this one, but I don't even want to say same old Lions. I don't. But this is just typical Detroit Lion shit. All right, just typical Detroit Lion crap. The Detroit Lions are a better team than the San Francisco 49ers. I said it. The Detroit Lions are a better team than the San Francisco 49ers. Okay? Their coach just cost them a berth in the Super Bowl. Now, I'll link it below, but I did a video earlier this season about being Lions free and should I jump back on the bandwagon and things like that, right? So I've been watching the Lions all year, getting emotionally invested in them and all that stuff all over again. But normally, I'd be hurt, but I'm not hurt. I'm annoyed. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm annoyed, and then I'll get into why Dan Campbell fucked the Lions. He just did. All right? I'm annoyed because this is the type of stuff that happens to the Lions. Okay? I'm old enough to remember back in 91 when the Lions made it to the NFC Championship. So then I was talking to my neighbor, and I was telling him, like, the Lions making it to the NFC Championship game ain't doing nothing for me. Like, I'm not ecstatic about it. I remember 91. I remember what it was like to go to the NFC Championship game. So this is nothing I've never seen before. And I remember how they got crushed by Washington in the second half. I remember how they got crushed by Washington in the second half of that game. This time, though, they were playing a team that I thought they matched up with and they were better than. One thing Detroit does is stop the run. Okay, well, the one thing Detroit can do is stop the run. And what is San Francisco's strength? Running the ball. Okay? And San Francisco wasn't going to be able to cover Detroit. They weren't going to be able to. And the first half played out like I thought the whole game would play out. I had the Lions 31-17. Hey, the Lions scored 31. They would have had more if it wasn't for the coach. But anyway, the Lions, they did their thing. Their offense did what they were supposed to do. Their defense stopped the run like they were supposed to. You had some fluky plays like the ball bouncing off the cornerback's helmet and Io from San Francisco catching the ball for 51 yards down the field. You had the couple times that Brock Purdy should have been sacked and spun out somehow and looked like he ran like a 6'7" 40, but somehow he was scampering yards. Rush. I ain't even looked at the stats yet. I didn't want to look at stats. I didn't want to break down film. I wanted to do this strictly off of emotion, and maybe I'll do a thorough breakdown next time. But Dan Campbell fucked the Lions. Okay, I'm gonna rewind back because people and even the announcers were like, he made the right call. How you make the right call? You don't go for it on fourth down. But I'm gonna go back to the Dallas Lions game for a second, y'all. when the refs cheated the Lions out of the game when they hit that 2-point conversion. Okay? And then we had the situation with the penalty, gave them another shot. And then you had a Detroit penalty. They pushed it back 5 yards. At this point, you just kick the extra point and you go into overtime. What did Dan Campbell do? He went for it to a third time in a row. A third time. And I said then, even though I said that it was obvious the refs fucked the Lions out that win. But I said personally, at some point you got to kick that, you got to play for overtime. You can't go for a 2-point conversion 3 times in a row, and definitely not from your 7-yard line. Like, at some point, all that gambling is stupid. I don't give a what some nerd-ass analytics tell you, right? I don't give a shit what some nerds say. You got that as a coach. And Dan Campbell is a good coach. On a whole macro level, I think Dan Campbell is a great coach. When it comes to in-game and all that gambling shit, it be fucking ridiculous. It be fucking ridiculous. And I think it was Greg O said, you can't judge it off the results. You have to judge it before the play. Yes, you can. You judge everything off fucking results. What are you talking about? Right? What are you talking about? He made the right choice. I said when they lost to Dallas that he made the wrong choice going for it the third time. The first time I was all for it. Then you had the penalty and you still was like at the 2. Okay. No, I went down to the 1. I think 1.5, whatever. 2.5, you get half the distance, whatever, the 1.5 yard line. And you went for it again. All right. Then you had the penalty. Well, you was going for it again. You had the penalty against the Lions. Okay, that pushed it back to the 7. Kick the extra points at that point. Kick the extra point at that point. You got to kick the extra point at that point. Today, okay, the Lions up 17 at the half. San Francisco comes down, they get a field goal, cut the lead to 14. The Lions drive right back down the field, get in field goal range, and Dan Campbell goes for it for 3. He goes for it on 4th down. And we got the announcer talking about, well, Dan Campbell's a gambler, and this is the choice he makes because he made it all season. I don't give a fuck if you went for it 35 times a game all season. In this situation, you do not go for it, but you kick the field goal. You take the points. You're in the NFC title game. You're up 14 points. That's 2 scores. You go up 3 scores. It's simple. Football, I know everybody love analytics now, but analytics is so fucking stupid. You can't listen to a fucking computer. You have to play shit towards the game. San Francisco done drove down the field and kicked the field goal. You got to stop the momentum. You take the points. Anytime you go from 2 scores to 3 scores, you do that in the second half of a game. And for Greg Olsen to be like, he made the right choice. No, the fuck he didn't. No, you didn't. You go for 3. You get the points. You take the points. You take the points, Dan. And I'll prove to you that Dan Campbell should have known to take the points. How the first half ended, the Lions was up 14 points. They had the ball 4th and goal with 10 seconds left at the 1 yard line. Dan Campbell could have went if he. I ain't even watched the press conference yet, but I bet guarantee you he gonna say some stupid shit, or all the Lions homers and writers gonna say, oh, he was playing to win. Negative. You did some stupid shit. At the end of the first half, the Lions was up 14. They had a 4th and goal at the 1 yard line. At the 1 yard line. And it was maybe like the 1.5, 2 yard line. It don't matter. 2 yards. What did Dan Campbell do? He kicked the field goal. Why? Why would he kick the field goal? Because you always go from 2 scores to 3. Right? Every coach, literally, Pop Warner. Football has been played for over 100 years. You always when you're in the league, you always take the points. All the stupid ass analytics shit from the last couple years makes coaches stupid. You have to judge the game. Dan, why did you go for the field goal to end the half? To go up 3 scores. But even later on in the game, You go for it on like 4th and 4 in field goal range. It makes no fucking sense, y'all. None. Okay? You can't give me I'm playing the win speech because you took the points at the end of the half. That wasn't like a 47, 48-yard field goal at the end of the half. You was on the 2-yard line and you took the points because it's the right thing to do. You take the points. Fast forward back to the third quarter. Dan Campbell doesn't take the points. Lions go for it on 4th down. Should have Reynolds. Did Jared Goff get pressured? Yes. Did he throw the ball a little bit off? Yes. Did Reynolds get 2 hands on the ball? Yes. Should Reynolds have caught the ball? Yes. Does that make it the right call? No. You take the fucking points. You take definites over maybes all the freaking time. If you were down in that situation and you went for it, I understand. But you were winning comfortably. You're up 14 points in the third quarter of the NFC Championship game. You take the points. You take the points, Dan. Should Reynolds have caught that ball? Yes. Did he? No. And you know what happened? San Francisco get the ball, right? They drive right back down the field, and that's when the lucky ass off the helmet shit happened. From that point where Dan Campbell did not take the points, everything went downhill after that. Nothing went right for the Lions, and everything went right for the 49ers. We got balls bouncing off cornerbacks' hands who should have had interceptions, leading to touchdowns. We got dropped, the Lions dropped 3 passes in a row after that. They dropped 3 passes in a row that could have been first downs. It was amazing. And I ain't gonna say 4 because Laporta got hit on his, but he could have he got hit as soon as he was catching it, so I'm not gonna count that. So I'll just say 3 passes in a row, right? After the choice of not taking the points. Now let's fast forward to the 4th quarter, y'all. We're gonna fast forward to the 4th quarter. San Francisco done came back. They done scored 20 straight points. 20 straight points. 20 straight points. Okay? The score has went from 24-7 to 27-24 in favor of San Francisco. The Lions finally stop falling over their own feet. Okay? Get a little momentum back. Get a drive going. Get down to the 49ers. I want to say 30-yard line, 29-yard line, 30, 29-yard line. Once again, I don't have no stats in front of me doing this off the membrane. Okay? They get down to the 29, 30-yard line. 29 to 30-yard line of San Francisco. You're in clear field goal range again. You're down 3 points with 5 minutes left. I'll say it again. You're down 3 points with 5 minutes left in the NFC Championship game. And what does Dan Campbell do on 4th and 3? He decides to go for it again. He's going for it again. And before we even get into the play, should Dan, whether they complete a pass for a first down or not, this is the wrong decision. This is the wrong call as a coach. I don't give a shit what fucking analytics tell you that going for it on 4th and 3 is better than attempting a 47-yard field goal. I don't care what analytics tell you. Okay? You have to think of in-game situations. Analytics ain't going to tell you that your team done gave up 20 straight points to this point. Okay? Analytics ain't going to tell you that your team been dropping pass after pass like they choking the game away. Analytics don't take any of that anything of that into account. It's just a basic step. Well, it's a basic computer telling you that 4th and 3 is easier to convert than it is to take the chance at kicking a 47-yard field goal. That is stupid. That is stupid for coaches to listen to analytics. You have to go off the flow of each and every game for each and every scenario. Like I was saying earlier with the Dallas play. Going for it for 2 was the right choice on the road. But after the penalty pushed you back to the 6-7 yard line, it was stupid to go for it a third time in a row. He goes for it on 4th down. My bad, y'all. In the car. My bad. He goes for it on 4th down again. Doesn't get it. Whether they catch it or not, Goff rolls out to the right, throws an incomplete pass. Whether he completed the 1st down or not is irrelevant. It's the wrong call. You're down 3 points with 5 minutes left with a chance to tie the game. You tie the fucking game. They go for it. They don't get it. San Francisco immediately drives down the field, scores a touchdown. 34-24 is basically ball game. The Lions drive down. Well, no, let me not say basically ball game. It was ball game, but another blunder that Dan Campbell makes. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how I'm an equal opportunity person, basher. Okay, the 49ers score again. They go up 34-24. Lions will get the ball back. They're driving down the field. It's like 2 minutes and change left. Okay, the Lions get inside the 2-minute warning. They finally get a 1st down there in San Francisco territory. The Lions get the ball all the way down to the 1. You got an incomplete pass. It's like a minute and 30 left. Around a minute and 30 seconds left. It's 3rd and 1. I mean, it's 3rd and 1. They call a run play. Who calls a run play at 3rd and 1 with 50-something seconds left, down 2 scores? Well, with a minute and 30 seconds left and down 2 scores. You have all three timeouts. You have to save all 3 timeouts. You down 2 scores. They call a run play. Not only do you call a run play, you line up in a throwing formation with 3 wide receivers on the field. You have been mauling San Francisco all game with your jumbo lineups. But you try to do some trickery shit with 3 wide receivers in the game. And San Francisco got that goal line package in. Right? You brought Montgomery into the game. That's a telltale sign it's going to be a run. And you shouldn't even run it. Okay? And let me get to the equal opportunity. All right? That's decision number 3 that fucked the Lions. But anyway, the game probably over by that point anyway. But it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be over. Let me tell you why it wouldn't be over. Because you wouldn't have had to take a freaking timeout. After the 49ers stop them, you got to waste one of your 3 timeouts, which is going to come back into play later on. Hold on, watch this, y'all. On 4th down, okay? You're down 10. It's fourth and goal from the 2 now because you got stopped for a 1-yard loss. What should you do in this situation? You know what Dan Campbell does? He goes for it. You should kick a freaking field goal. You're down 2 scores on 4th down. When you're down at the end of a game and time is running out, your job is to extend the game. Extend the game. This is the 3rd thing that actually the 4th. This is the 4th coaching blunder in this game. Yeah, 4th one in the game. Not only that, 4th one in the second half. The Lions choked this game away. And not the Lions. Dan Campbell fucked the Lions out of a Super Bowl berth. Dan Campbell choked. Dan Campbell wasn't thinking right. I don't know if the moment got too big. I know he been gambling. I know that's his persona. Even if even if your persona is to gamble, you have to have situational awareness to know when and when not to gamble. You don't go for it on 4th down just because analytics tell you to. And you don't go on 4th down just to say, fuck it. You're down 2 scores. 2 scores. With like 50-something seconds left now, and you only have 2 timeouts. You kick the field goal. Okay, what does Dan Campbell do? He goes for it on 4th down. And then Jameson Williams catches a touchdown. Right? It's a touchdown. But guess what? It's still the wrong fucking call. It's still the wrong decision. It's still the wrong decision. You kick the field goal, extend the game. Did they get a touchdown? Is a touchdown better than a field goal? Yes. But you do not go for it on 4th down in that situation. Because if you don't make it, the game is over. The fact that you blew your fucking timeout on third down made the game basically over anyway. Okay? Okay, they Lions score, make it 34-31. Now they go down the field. I mean, they go for the onside kick. It's like 52 seconds left when San Francisco gets the ball. Okay? They run a play, Lions stop them. They run another play, the Lions stop them. Now they take both timeouts. Okay? Now 49ers run a play, and it's 41 seconds left, and you got a 40-second clock. And they run the game down to 1 second left. Okay? If you had a third timeout, you know what you could have did? Forced them to punt, and you would have got the ball with 30 seconds left. All right? But you know why you couldn't do that there, Campbell? Because you ran the fucking ball on third down. No idea you was down 2 scores. That happened to be blunder number 3, y'all. Okay. The Lions lost to a team that they should have beat. And they lost to them because their coach fucked them out the game. Okay? Not taking the points was a snowball. And it just snowballed downhill. And it took the Lions like a whole quarter and change just to try to stop the momentum. And even that, they coached not taking the points again in the fourth quarter. Not taking the points again in the fourth quarter kept the snowball effect going, and that's how they went from 27-24. Take the points. And it's a moot fact now. The game is over, and I swear I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I have no... I just can't watch it. I cannot watch it. I cannot, like, being a Lions fan, this is typical Lions shit, y'all. Typical shit that happened to the Lions. I swear to God. You can't, I'm gonna go watch it again without my Lions blue colored glasses on. And maybe I'll see something different when I analyze it, when I watch the tape, right? But off of first glance, with all the emotion going, I'm screaming at the TV and I'm arguing with the announcers. What do you mean this is a good call? When they lining up for fourth down, what do you mean this is a good call? Right? You up 14. I cannot believe he did not take the points, up 14 points. That in the third quarter bothered me more than anything else. San Francisco had just went down and scored 3. Kicked the field goal to cut your 17-point lead to 14. You go right back down the goddamn field. Right back down the field. Why don't you kick the field goal to go back up 17 and have the lead? The same lead you took at the end of the first half. It's a reason you didn't go for it on fourth down. 4th and 2 with 10 seconds left in the first half. Because you take the points to go up 3, Dan. Why would you get to the second half and just throw all that wisdom, all that 100 years of football knowledge out the window to do your own thing because analytics tell you, dog. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to turn on the TV and I'm going to watch the press conference. I haven't seen the press conferences yet, y'all. And if Dan Campbell utter out his mouth, we was playing to win, I'm going to go egg his car. All right? I'm about to have a fine, a misdemeanor or something. I'm about to go I'm gonna go to Allen Park. When I get back into Michigan, I'm gonna go to Allen Park and I'm gonna egg his goddamn car. All right. So if y'all see Struggle Street with BK, it cuffs for egging Dan Campbell car. Y'all know why. All right. Anyway, y'all, a brother is emotionally drained. When I reflect back on it, I know the Lions had a great season. I know they did good. I know everybody. The 49ers was pitch perfect for the Lions. That's the pitch perfect team for the Lions. A team that depends on a run heavy, right? Like they was perfect. They was up 24-7 at the half and lost. Tell me that ain't no, Lions fans, tell me that ain't no Lions shit. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Struggle streaming with BK. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe out here. Everybody who came out to the West Coast like me for the game. I hope y'all safe. I hope everybody is safe. Be safe on the flights home. Hopefully your door don't fly off on the plane and all that crazy crap that's going on. But everybody be safe out here, all right? I'll holler at y'all next time. Maybe tomorrow I do an in-depth after I watch the press conferences, after I watch some film and watch some tape. Maybe I'll change my mind. But I'm posting this, right? I ain't editing nothing. I'm posting this just like this, right? Hey, y'all, I don't, man. Oh, I forgot my big, and I don't even want to do no big right now, y'all, but I'm doing it anyway. Hit the like and subscribe. It helps a brother out. It helps me grow the channel. Maybe it'll help the Lions get to the Super Bowl once before I croak. Anyway. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe, comment below. Let me know. Do y'all think I'm crazy? Am I wrong here? I'm not. But if you wrong, I would love to have the debate. Y'all really think the Lions should have went for it, took the 3 points in the fourth quarter. And not because they just didn't win, right? This ain't no after the game is over, why he didn't take the points. I'm yelling at the freaking TV when the offense is still out there. At the end of the first half, I was screaming, take the points. And it looked like the offense was going to stay on the field. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got, y'all. All right, Struggle Stream with BK, I'm out. Hit that bell icon. I post videos every week, several times a week. I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? I'm out. Phone won't even stay up. It's one of them days, y'all. All right, I'm out. Peace.
About what you know about love. What you know about love. What you know about love. That you know. Hella dizzy from the ups and the downs and the rounds and rounds.